Rajesh Magow, the co-founder and group CEO at MakeMyTrip. And Mr. Rajesh, hi, thanks so much for your time today. Help us understand, with the festive season kickstarting slightly earlier this year compared to the last year, how is overall sentiment around festival travel looking like this time?
Yeah, thanks for having me. You're absolutely right. It has started early this year, and we are quite happy about that because the moment the sentiment and the mood swings towards festivities, the spending in general increases, and we are seeing that similar sort of trend for travel as well. Early days of October, we've started to see some positive moments on. People started to book in advance for longer weekends, around the Diwali period, and even starting to sort of look at later during the holidays period, whether it's Christmas or New Year. And we've seen that in the last few days, pretty consistent already. And I guess not only the festive season starting early, it's also the general season, high season quarter for travel as well. And seasonality seems to be kicking in early as well. And also there is some impact this time around is also going to be, the GST announcement that happened in general, right? So, overall sort of consumption is expected to do better in the second half, and I think this is the quarter that will show sort of a impact of all these things coming together. Hopefully, very, very positive.
Indeed. Hi, Mrs. Shrishti also joining in, but help us understand which are the hot destinations for the type of trips that people are planning, because now that we will see the winter season kicking in, winter holidays and lots more, year-end as well. Where are we getting to see the most excitement in India as well as in abroad? Where is the preference?
Yeah, no, happy to share, and there are quite a few. The first and foremost, Goa is back, which is good news. And Goa has always been sort of top of the mind destination for the travelers in India. It was it had slowed down a little bit in the past, but it is coming back now with a bang. And then the other sort of favorite state with many destinations in it during the winter season is actually Rajasthan. So you have Udaipur, you have Jodhpur, you have Jaisalmer, you have Jaipur. All these Rajasthan cities offer a lot, and they become strong preference for the consumers during the winter season as well. And then you start looking at even the hills, because people would also want to even have winters, some cohorts going to the hills, and there the Dharamshala scores quite well as well. And there's some, it's always not only because of the season, but sometimes it's all the demand also revolves around some event happening. So if there's a cricket match happening in Dharamshala, you would see demand growing there. And down south, you would see, the usual destinations that do quite well is Coorg, of course, Kovalam, and Uti, for that matter. And then, last but not the least is also Port Blair, Andamans. And, you saw SpiceJet announcement, direct flight going to Port Blair. Port Blair is clearly a good destination for the Indian travelers as well. So, these are the domestic destinations which are quite hot, which is more leisure. And I must add one very important sort of point during this festival season, particularly. There's a lot of VFR going back home kind of travel that happens. And there, all the top metros score quite high. We see a lot of the booking surge happening on the top metro cities as well during this time, because people want to go back home and celebrate Diwali, etc. Coming to the international destinations, the UAE, Dubai, and combination of VFR and leisure, Thailand, Singapore, Vietnam.
सभी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।